What's up, my friends? How you doing? It is Tuesday, which is just another day of the week, honestly. I don't have anything special to say about it today, man. No, I do not. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me grab the live stream link. We'll share that in the Discord, and then we shall chill, because I mean that's what a chill stream's for, right? That's the purpose. Okay, that is the porpoise. Oh, wait, I'm doing it. What am I doing here? Oh no, what have I done there? Good lord. I'm clicking around in the wrong spots today. Yes, I am. Okay, let's see here. All right, there we go. That's good. Yeah, perfect. All right, now I can see the chat. What up, Al, Zircon, Purple, Felonious T, Superbacker, Bob, Ashmead, Andrew, Waffle, Millmaster, Juglum, Kentucky, James, Sandwich, John, Shelton, Abook, Jess, Jesse, Lysis, Yamagoro, Mike C. I think that's everybody. So hello, welcome to the sparse and unfinished void that is my is my office. This wall, there's like nothing going on behind me. Everything's over on this side. The shelves, all of it. I'm looking at it on the screen. It's like, eventually this wall will be green. Eventually this wall will be green, and we can do some silliness with it. But yeah. Oh, I don't know how you guys are doing, but apparently I am feeling tired today, man. I don't know if it's just the remaining elements of being sick or whatever else, but I'm feeling kind of drained, kind of a bit low key. But hey, that's all right. Can't be firing on all cylinders every day, right? It's just the way it goes. That is the way of things. Hey, what up, Sum? How you doing? How's it going, buddy? Have some more of my nice, delicious ice water here. James, yeah, if you're hyped about squirrels, then obviously you're gonna love Bloomborough, man. You're gonna love Bloomborough. You get squirrels, you got Karn as a tree, which is like the goofiest magic artwork I've ever seen. I just saw that spoiler right before the stream, honestly. So if I was feeling more hyped up, I might have set that as the subject. But since I was feeling kind of low key, I was like, I'm just gonna title it regular chill stream and not worry about too much. Coburg getting over some food poisoning. Oh, food poisoning is the worst, bro. Bovelgan, how'd the rest of the lottery go? Any other winners? They're actually still here. I kept the other tickets. I haven't scratched them yet. I figured may as well keep them for some more like stream game super chat goodness or whatever, you know? Because why not? I got them to do with you guys, so I figured I'd keep them to do with you guys. And I got some fun little foods to try out as well over here too, which originally I was thinking about making that the title of the stream, but then again realized kind of low key. So rather than making a declarative statement, just kind of left myself open to options, you know? John, you think rabbits look busted too? There are some busted rabbits. That's true. What up, Gossett? Clark, Jesse, the pre-release is going to be nuts. Oh, you just reminded me. That's what I meant to do. Thank you for the reminder. Hold on. I got to text my buddy. Find out Got to let them know the pre-release is in like 10 days. I meant to do that earlier today, but my phone was charging at the time, and I guess it just completely slipped my mind. Pre-release for Bloomborough on the 26th. You down? And if he just says yeah in response, I'll be like, sorry to hear you're down. Don't feel down. We're going to the pre-release. Because stupid jokes like that make me laugh. When I ask Carly, hey, do you want to go do something? She's like, I'm down. I'm like, I'm sorry to hear you're feeling down. She just like shakes her head at me. Waffle says, I can appreciate not buying value packs. I'm just not sure if it's more my curiosity or wanting to see them for myself, but I might buy 3 packs. I would like to have some packs to open for people to see what's in them. I mean, we know it's going to be a dick punch, but sometimes I guess you just got to get punched in the dick to really know just how bad it's going to be, right? Some, you had to get up early today to drive to Scarborough for work with lots of traffic. Thumbs down, bro. Thumbs down. Jess, you're playing Magic and listening? That's the life, bro. That's the life. John Bono Jovi, you kind of want to buy a value pack too? That's how they're going to scam us all. The rain was crazy today. It came up out of nowhere, it felt like. We actually got a double rainbow. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Wow, wow, oh my God. Look at that rainbow. Waffle, you're not alone. There's tons of people who keep like sealed magic for future use, right? A buddy who owns the game store actually sets aside, I think, a booster box. A booster box of like every... Thank you for stabbing pains in my ribcage, universe. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, okay, that's over. Good God. What was I saying? Oh, good. Now it's up here. Oh, hey, I'm winning the prizes today, guys. All right. All right. Yeah, that's what it was. The game store owner, he likes to keep one of each booster box for like future drafting and stuff. What up? Every day, maybe I can do a value version of the Magic Historian. It'll be like this. All right, so you only get one ear. I'm kind of listening. This is it. This is the value version. Welcome to Value Historian. That'll be $4, you ugly dickhead. Fisher, what up? Weather sucks tonight. 2 people already went home from heat exhaustion. Bro, I'm exhausted just reading that. That's rough. Yeah, McGraw, you tried the white theme booster pack when that garbage was introduced? Yep, I've fallen for some theme packs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Waffle, you're used to abuse. You've been here more or less for years. Fair point. Fair point. Lasagna, you're here. You have a beer. Well, that rhymes, so hand it over. We're confiscating. We're confiscating your booze. Ow. Ashmead, $4 and a loon for the insult. I'm the loon. Ah, stop it, ribcage. Damn, man. Millmaster, Voodoo Pad Turnabout. Listen, whichever one of you dickheads has a voodoo doll of me that you're jamming pins and needles into that you made out of cheese or whatever, stop it. Stop it. What up, Heavy Metal? How you doing? You like lasagna? You'll take their booze? Careful, he'll try and kiss you on the mouth. He's quick. He's quick. He's gonna, if you take his beer, he's gonna try and suck on your mouth. Oh, man. Oh. Carly got us a new shower curtain today, so it has transformed the way our bathroom looks, because the bathroom is small enough that the shower curtain acts like one wall of it. And yeah, that's my exciting story. Milmaster, you have a full-size pillow. You can stick much more into the needles. Well, I've never felt anything from it, which means either it's not voodoo or your dong is pathetically small that nobody can feel it. And I'm guessing it's number 2. Every day, does anyone see any good deals on Amazon Prime Day? I have an Amazon link, and I love that Amazon like hooks me up with commission on people using it, but I am of the firm mind that Prime Day is probably just they're priming you to see if you're a sucker and there aren't any good deals and that it's just clearing out the garbage kind of stuff. You know, it's like the way that they used to be able to get deals on like it's the Black Friday deal and then they go it's Black Friday week and it's like what's that? It's like same kind of sales we have like every week. There's nothing special about this. Oh. Okay. You can buy stuff that nobody wants really cheap. Yeah, but I also don't want it. Yeah, but you can get it for less than you. I'm not paying anything for it. Cram it. Cram it. Ashmead, what? What kind of doll? Heavy Metal says our super chat to alcohol ratio tends to be 2-to-1 per volume. Oh, Lasagna, give him your beer. Breakstop, is Carly one of the ladies that likes to make the bathroom look like a beach house like your wife does? I don't actually know what that means, honestly. Is a beach house one of those little changing rooms on the beach? Or do you mean like is that like a cottage that's on the beach? Our bathroom's not that big. In terms of like decorations, I was about to say there are none, and then I realized actually I guess there are. On top of the medicine cabinet, there's 2 little bottles of like plants suspended in colored liquid. And then other than that, I think it's just the shower curtain. We had one that had knockoff, you can't sue us for copyright infringement video game controllers. Like picture controllers that you're vaguely familiar with, like Nintendo controllers. But these ones have 4 buttons instead of 2 and still the same square shape. They're knockoffs. So if you replace that with like a beach themed one that has little stars and shells and stuff on it. John, you found some good deals on Prime? All right. Some stuff on the wish list is showing is on sale, but you don't have Prime. Oh, wait. Prime Day means you have to have a Prime membership. Why is that not obvious to me? The only time that we get Prime memberships is when YouTube... Good God, I'm an idiot today. When Amazon is like, yo, we'll let you sign up for Prime for like a free trial for like, or not free trial, maybe it's like 99 cents for a week or something like that, or free for a week. And then because you can use your Amazon Prime to use like Twitch Prime, and then you can use that Twitch Prime to subscribe to my Twitch channel, by her signing up for that and then going and using her free sub on my Twitch channel, it actually makes not only free, but we make like $1 or $2 on the deal. So we get the Prime shipping, any kind of discounts, and we get it for less than free. Waffle, you put out Halloween stuff at work for retail sale today? Wow. Kansuki, there's good laptop deals for Prime? Oh, okay, because it's like the next generation stuff's coming. Well, that makes sense. Commander Master's dump is probably the deepest cut. Yeah, I've heard that the Magic deals aren't as good as they used to be. Ashmead, some places have sales by increasing sticker prices and reducing to regular price, like we as humans don't have any price memory. That's illegal where I am. It's funny, actually. I think it was Sears. Sears got nailed because they basically would put things out and go, $180, sale, $80 or whatever, right? But they had people go in, I guess they had investigators go in and check, and they never ever sold it for the real price for even one day. So it was never that price. So it's like, you're just lying. You want $80 for this, and you're just saying, it's actually $180. Oh, okay. But this is the same stupid company that went, we're bringing Zellers back. And it's like, wow, Zellers is coming back? It sure is. Come into our Sears store. No, I thought you said you were bringing Zellers back. We are. Just come into the Sears store. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. And then you go in, and you're just like, so what location are you setting the Zellers up at? Oh, no, the Zellers is in here. What? Yeah, see those 3 shelves over there? That's Zellers. Go over to the Zellers. And it's like, what? What is this? And it's like, well, We want to sell some cheaper stuff, I guess, when the old ladies come in to buy perfume and ugly shirts. So go to the Zeller section. Heavy Metal, you have Prime with a 3-month promo so you can watch The Boys Season 4. Fair enough. Fair enough. John, grift? It's not grifting. It's simply taking advantage of everything that comes together, right? That ain't no grift. It's all legit. Signed up for an offer that's legit. Use the service legitimately. You can even watch all the free Amazon Prime shows for that week too, bro. It's a slick maneuver, but it ain't grifting. Grifting's scamming. Sean, you're just getting into Magic. What set would be good for collecting and some playing? I'd say like my favorite set from 1994, Legends. That's a good set for collecting and playing with. Some, you wish they'd bring back the Zellers restaurants. They were great. See, I thought that's what they were going to do. I thought they were going to do a full-on Zellers where you could go in and they'd have like the cafeteria, all of it. All of it. Oh, my buddy just responded back. He's like, definitely, I'll play Friday and Saturday for sure if you're down for both. I'll respond. I'm so down. I'm actually clinically depressed. Exclamation mark. Angry Voice Thrower asks, what's my stance on custom cards, Historian? My stance on custom cards is like, I'd say it's like this. Maybe like this. Maybe one of these, you know? Or maybe like this. How about this stance? This is my official stance on custom cards, bro. What's based? You're old? Based means that you know what's up, basically. Or like, I don't know, you could call it badass maybe too. So when it comes to custom cards, do you mean custom artwork or like made up Magic cards? Because if you want me to sit down and play Magic with your made up Magic cards, you can cram them. You can cram them all the way up your butt till they fall out of your mouth. Because I'm here to play Magic the Gathering, not I made these up in my fucking happy corner. You know what I mean? But if you mean custom, like just custom artworks and stuff like that, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I've got some of that. I got a section in my Discord for putting custom made Magic cards and stuff, right? But I don't care if other people play with them, just not with me. I'm like, no, I only play with real Magic cards, not your homemade nonsense, right? Just like I won't let you show up to Monopoly with a bunch of weird Monopoly properties and your own chance cards you've made. But I like regular Magic cards reskinned into other fun stuff, right? Waffle Toys R Us I thought was going to go to business here, but they actually didn't. They put billboards here claiming the gas station food is winning the state's most innovative restaurant award. Do you consider convenience food a restaurant? No, but I do consider the depths of greasy grossness they come up with to be innovative. I'll give you that. Some, a hug and loot stance. That's for you, buddy. Hey, Heavy Metal says more of the first stance. You liked that one, did you? Oh, MS. Heavy Metal. I was going to put you on the board, but MS Price is righted you like immediately. How was my dump today? Normal, thankfully. Are you asking this because I was clutching my side? I am regular and handsome. Angry Voice Thrower, you meant either? Okay, yeah, I don't have any interest. Oh, his response to, I'm actually clinically depressed. Arby's meat will cure all that. All right. All right, sweet. Talk to you soon, you handsome raccoon fucker. That's how you throw him off. Call him handsome. He's like, hey, raccoon fucker. Well, at least I'm handsome. Finn says, do the faceless looting with you on it get allowed to be played? If it's a real magic card and it's got me on it, like, absolutely. Where are my... Oh, they're too far away and I'm too lazy. What did he say back here? All right. Haha, sounds good. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, Finn, the cards, like, some did a bunch of variations of pre-existing magic cards with me in the artwork. And I actually had them made by a proxy company, and they're in my cube now. 100%. 100%. Some AI art hates you lately? Been trying to forever to make a Sword of Fire and Ice, and it's not going well? Fair enough. Fair enough, that sucks. Juggling, there's already a card with me and fucking loot on it. Relax. Relax with that shit. Heavy Metal says, MS got me with their 20th super chat. He just wanted to make sure my intestines were okay, buddy. That's a health chat. Health watch. Fisher, the new 86 movie version of Optimus Prime is coming. You ordered 2 because it's a better fit to give you than the one I was going to. All right, I will trust your judgment, Barrel Boy. They call me Barrel Boy because I make barrels and then I climb inside them waiting for a kiss. But all anybody ever does is put their dicks through the bung holes in my barrel. What? What the hell are you guys talking about? Bucky's? What the hell's Bucky? Yamaguro, the big box stores you knew as Toys R Us did go to business. I thought they just wanted a business in the States. I'm pretty sure they're still here. Got gas at Bucky's one time and ate their beef jerky. Why the fuck did you say you got gas? Oh, what? Never mind. Now I caught up. It's just a stupid comment saying that the beef jerky gave you gas. Good job, MS. I blame you for this. I blame you for this. Bucky's is like 120 pump gas station truck stop? 120 pumps? That's a lot of pumping. 120 pumps. That's like a mega movie explosion waiting to happen, right? Kablamo! Up in flames, son. Jess, you're covered in cat hair. Well, fucking go out into the street and meow and see if somebody will adopt your ass. See if someone will take you home. And then you can knock stuff off their shelves. Just meh. Like a dickhead cat. Oh, Bo Falcon! You asked about the lottery ticket stuff. And while I didn't scratch any of the other lottery tickets, I did take one of the tickets that had won $3, and I went and used it to get a Wheel of Fortune ticket. And that Wheel of Fortune ticket, which cost $2, won $2, and now there's the word draw tonight, so who knows? Might be a $5 ticket. I might be moving up the chain. Ashmead Toys R Us went out of business in the Philippines. Someone created a toy store and is using their name now. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Angry Voice Thrower, what base did they use for the reskin? The guy in the chat right now, is the one who made them. If you go into the Discord, you can see the things he's created. And if you go up far enough, you can see links to the software and everything he used to create all of it. The card itself and the artwork. I don't know, because I only played around with it for a day or two, I don't know, a couple months ago. So I can't recall any of it. I just lazily grabbed the images he had created. I guess since we're talking about it, let me see if I've got them. Let me see if I've got them sitting here where I can show a fun one off. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, here's one of my favorites, actually. This is a really subtle one. This one's really subtle because, oh my god, it's so gigantic. That's what she said. Haha. Hold on, I gotta resize it. I gotta resize it and show you. This is one of my absolute favorites because it's super subtle and my buddy didn't even notice what was going on with it. So basically, I mean, I technically altered this a little myself too. Some made this card. This is Murderous Rider, right? And you look at the artwork and it feels pretty good, right? The guy originally had regular human eyes, so he didn't look like he was undead. So I just whited out his eyes to give him an inhuman look. But down, like on his lap, or down by his hip here, you can see the head, because it's a creature kill spell, right? So destroy target creature or planeswalker, he's the creature that got killed. That's my buddy. That's my buddy that I play cube with the most. That literally looks just like him. So he's been beheaded and he's being carried as a trophy by the Murderous Rider. That one's a lot of fun. And then for one that actually features me, we've got this insane Ancestral Recall. Heavy Metal Super Chat says Buc-ee's is like a Walmart at gas stations. Went to one across the U.S. It's huge inside with barbecue, cinnamon rolls, and just about anything. Oh, I want to go. That makes me want to go. Also, Heavy Metal, you're more to the board. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Yeah, man. I like checking out new places like that. I don't consider myself somebody who's like, what am I trying to say here? I'm not like a heavy shopper. Like I don't like do a ton of shopping or anything like that, but I like to go into new stores and see what they have to offer. One of my favorite things to do was like sometimes I would meet a chick online or whatever and go to the city she lives in, and it'd be really cool to go to the grocery store and see all the different foods and stuff. Like seeing different foods especially is something that I think is cool. I like trying different foods and stuff. I have multiple things for us to try in a try and food stream. I got these fruit drops. I got banana cotton candy. And I've got salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, and more chips as well from Lil Baby. From Lil Baby. He don't look like a little baby. He looks like a gangsta criminal. Heavy Metal, Buc-ee's overwhelmed you, so you didn't go back. Plus, a driver in front of you stayed at the gas pump for 20 plus minutes when you wanted to get back on the road. Then someone else parked in the road. Kanzuki, the closest Toys R Us to me is in Kingston, Canada. Only 4 hours and one border crossing needed. There's a Toys R Us in this city. Finn, can we watch KBD Productions review of Buc-ee's together on the Discord? Also, need to send Mike to the Amish smorgasbord. It's only half a mile long. Man, it's interesting that you reference KBD Productions. I assume you're doing that because you know that I've literally met him multiple times, right? We actually did a video together a million years ago. He was there at the first YouTube party I ever went to when I didn't know what was going on. And he was really, really nice to me. He's got like a channel with, 500,000 subscribers or something? It turned out that we actually had a patron. Both of us had the same dude on Patreon in common. So that was neat too. And every time I went back to the YouTube parties, he was pretty much always there. So I'd get to catch up with him and talk with him. He's a nice guy. Also, it helped that like these YouTube parties predominantly dominated by young people comparatively, right? A lot of people in their 20s. So I felt fairly old compared to everybody who was there. Because let's be real, being an online entertainer person is more of a young peeps game than an older folks game, right? So it was cool. It was cool meeting him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. It's not a bad place, but it's meant to be a place of rest and to experience. I'd like to experience it. Kentucky or Virginia is your closest Buc-ee's. I was in Virginia once. I was in Virginia once. Oh, no, Ashmead, no. Oh. Ashmead says, I got in contact with my lawyers. They verified they've got the settlement. Prepare to suck that pickle, Hatsune. It's still on my desk. I haven't thrown it away yet. So it's facing away from me. I make it face away from me, but it is still here. Oh, God. Oh. Which Virginia was I in? There's 2 Virginias, isn't there? Juggling, you've got Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop. That place is kind of cool. Well, trucker cool. It's where you can find the gross hookers. Heavy Metal, what's with this pickle? This pickle came from the exotic bag from a Comic-Con. And Nathan asked me, because I despise pickles, and this is sour and whatever. So he asked me what it would cost for me to take a big fat bite out of this pickle. And $450 was the amount that I said. And then he sent me a picture showing me that he was on the cusp of doing that. And so it has sat here. It has sat here as a torture device, waiting for somebody to pay that for me to try this stupid, awful, garbage nonsense. Either that, or for one day for me to just pitch it in the trash, whichever comes first. That's it. So that's what it is. It's the nightmare lurking in the corner of my desk. Fisher sent pictures of the Optimus trailer and the accessories. Discord or email? I guess my thing would have buzzed if it was email. So I guess it must be Discord. Nope. Oh, wait. Through the Facebook? I guess that's also an option, too. I forgot how many ways there are to talk to me. Sour pickle sounds disgusting. Of course it's going to be disgusting. Of course it is. Of course it is. Ashmead, they had different bags of that. Finn, no, it's not to eat the whole thing. I literally don't think I'd even be capable of it. It's to take a big, mighty bite of it. Not a little tip nibble. A full-on man bite. Ugh. Ugh. Waffle, don't worry, man. I know I'm not allergic to pickles. I just don't like the fucking taste of them. And they're soft and gross. Pickles just suck, but I'm not allergic. If I was allergic, I'd already know it. The number of random times I've been given a burger that had pickles on it or something like that, I would definitely already know. The only food allergy I have that's genuine is coconut oil. Too much coconut oil makes me hurt. Heavy Metal, is there a don't bite the pickle fund? That's what Bo Falcon said. He's like, I would just pay you more to not bite the pickle. This is the deal. This is the deal. I'm fine with... People will get enjoyment out of watching it happen. If there was zero chance on earth that I would have done it, then I never would have named a number, right? So the threshold is high enough that if somebody wants to pay it, they get to be the one that pickled me, and then everybody can laugh at what will be my genuine mega despair, because it's going to be miserable. But I am willing to be miserable for your guys' entertainment under particular circumstances. This is just a costly way to do it. David, thumbs down. Thumbs down. Unless you're just eating regular cucumbers that haven't been pickled, in which case that's fine. Happy Mel, you couldn't ask me to do something I hate. Well, it's not. I set it up. I'm allowing it. Things that I absolutely refuse, I just refuse. Like if somebody was like, fill your mouth with mayonnaise, I'd be like, fill your mother's mouth with my butt cheeks, bro. You know? But this came from the exotic treat sack, and there is the tiniest, and I do mean tiniest part of my brain that wonders what the hell, like how bad exactly is a sour pickle, right? Sometimes negative experiences give you a grander view of life, even if you didn't want that experience. So feel free, heavy metal. Feel free. It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to do it at some point. It's going to happen. It's been brought up enough. I mean, I keep forgetting about it, but other people keep bringing it up. And if you don't, obviously Ashmead's gonna. So... Hatch You Sue Me could be your lawyer name. I guess. Sean, you're shocked no one's paid $4.50 for me to eat it yet? Yeah. I mean, it was put at a prohibitive level that a lot of people aren't going to be willing to do as well, right? I didn't make it like normal level stuff. So I can see why it's aspirational. No, Sean, it's got to be one person in one shot. That's it. No group action. No pickle orgy, son. Finn, who cares what you fucking want? How about that? That's when I read that comment, I go, who gives a shit what you want? That's why it's set up this way. If I'm going to suffer, I'm doing it under my own conditions. Also, don't even have a snack hat anymore. The snack hat broke. It broke. So we found a similar object. It's on the Amazon wish list. So one day someone may hook me up with that, and then we can bring the snack hat back. Because I'm like you. I think the snack hat's a lot of fun. But I would never put, like, a big gross pickle on it. Like, bro, what happens if the pickle fucking falls off and hits the floor? Now I'm just not going to eat it, and you just got robbed. You know what I mean? What am I going to do? Wash it off? Then it's the sour shit's gone. Because look, this fucking thing is in a bag. It's in a fucking thing of sour liquid, and the tip's sticking up out of the liquid. It's very unsettling. It's very unsettling. Ashmead says, it's not like he's being told to kill someone. Mike's doing the pickle willingly. He's a consenting party. I have given my consent. Lasagna, if you do things on the internet for money, aren't you a prostitute? Oh, if just your definition of doing things for money is a prostitute, guess what? You're a prostitute. You have a job, don't you, you dumb fuck? Right? Like, do you not realize how fucking stupid that is? I know you've been drinking, but use your brain. Use your brain. What up, Benny G? How you doing? Waffle, the snack hat video remains in the upper echelon of perp lore. That's true. The snack hat video is epic. It honestly is. It's a fun device. Millmaster, there's not going to be any couche tards in Ontario. That's as far as I know. That's French only. Those should only be in Quebec. Benny, surviving the winter and crocodiles. That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense. Sean, how much is the snack hat? Click on the Amazon wish list link in the description, and you can check for yourself, because it's going to be different. I'm in Canada, so it's going to show me a Canadian price and whatever, right? So if you go and look, you can see there. I think it's called the Chow Crown, I believe. What? It can't. What? It can't be. Oh, are you kidding me? Hold on. What's it saying? It can't be shipped to a wish list or gift registry location. Why not? Why is it showing me a bunch of girl shirts? The fuck do I want to see this for? Well, that one's got a nice ass. What? And sandals? What the fuck? Where's my... What the fuck? Oh. Am I on the wrong one? Is that why? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was saying delivered a ball sack. What? Well, now that does present a problem, doesn't it? All right. Yeah, no, I guess you are correct. Huh. Ha! That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right, Waffle, see you later, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the only workaround I can think of would be if you PayPal me the money and then I use it to order it directly from Amazon. That's the only thing I could see working. So in that case, what would it... Let's see. Because it's different when you're in Canada versus whatever. It's listed at 66 Canadian. Millmaster Super Chat says, speaking of shirts, when was the last time you rocked the Beast? The Beast with two fronts, right? The Beast with two fronts, I feel like I wore it like maybe a month ago, but I was actually looking at that shirt today because Carly went to a thrift store and picked me up a nice button up today. She saw it when she was out yesterday and she couldn't stop thinking about it because it's this really nice purple shirt. So she went back out and picked it up for me. And it is pretty nice. And I was looking through my closet at my shirts and I saw the Beast with two fronts. What up, Luke? Do I have a setup with anyone to put my logo on any clothing like Teespring or anything? Ashmead, absolutely. I have. If you look in the description of my videos and the live stream, I do have a Teespring account where you can get t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and stuff like that. 100%. 100%. My Amazon account wants me to continue to dress as Hatsune. Stormtrooper, you're just back from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Nice. What up, Micah? How you doing? For the loot stream, I wore it. That's what it was. That's what it was. Lasagna, you think that shirt is a nightmare? Nightmarishly good. It's amazing. I should wear that shirt and like a snack hat thing. Tuesday Night Magic. Oh. You know what? The T and the F are side by side on the keyboard too. Like, so you could have just... I looked at that and was like, does he mean F and M? And then I was like, well, it can't be Friday Night Magic. So then I just went Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, TNM. Then dingle ding. Oh, wait. My watch is vibrated. 6669. All right. I guess we're gonna be ordering a fucking chow crown. Hold on, I gotta make a note of that so I don't forget. Thanks, big boy. And as an added bonus, you get to take You get to take the board in big fat dong style. It's cool because apparently that one's motorized too, so it should add a new level. It seems like it's better than the one I had. The one I had was like pretty low rent, honestly. I would have got another one if they were still carried to Giant Tiger, but they stopped carrying them like however long ago, and I didn't know anywhere else to get them. Man, what is going on? My body is wonky tonight. Mike, are you trying to find a zombie deck for $30? Any suggestion? Skaith zombies. Skaith zombies. Lasagna, how do you customize your monies like 501? I think you have to be on a desktop or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I think sometimes when you're on like mobile, especially if it's like Apple or whatever, then you've got to just use the slider bar. But if anybody in here knows, they can inform you. Heavy metal redemption is an integral aspect of your way of life. What if we were a dink and forgot to use the Amazon link? I mean, you can just send me some money. That works. You can super chat, or you can send me money via PayPal. I don't require like self-flagellation or whatever, you know. Considering using the link is a monetary bonus for me, your solemn promise that you'll use it in the future, and some cheddar, I will be a non-vengeful god. If you bookmark it, what? Finn, Amazon Canada gouges you. It's $20 in the US if you can buy it. No, the thing is, the price that it shows me for like Amazon.ca or whatever, that's the price I'll have to pay. And it's, oh shit, I told you 66, but that doesn't include tax. It's going to be more than that. Fuck, hold on. Like for real, if you want me to straight up order it, it's, hold on. That's my bad. It's actually 75. It's actually 75, and there's no cheaper options. You think that like there's for a bag of almonds you guys can buy for like $6. It costs like 21 for us. I think part of it's the exchange rate, but part of it is import fees and whatever else. So that shit's out of my hands. I'm telling you, though, like I literally had Amazon open. That's the price it's going to charge me. I'm not just making that up. That'd be dope if I could keep the extra fucking 30, you know? Oh, Finn, thanks, buddy. That's definitely enough to cover the taxes and stuff as well. Sorry that I didn't incorporate that originally. I was not thinking. Thanks, buddy. Well, I'll definitely get it. I'm going to put a C on my hand right here. Whoop, to remind me as well. Micah, you're $3 off from being able to get it. Boo. Boo. Heavy Metal says, my mobile Apple device wouldn't let me enter a manual super chat. I had to use my MacBook. By the way, if you use non-Apple, like if you have computers that aren't Apple, Apple takes an extra cut. YouTube takes a cut and Apple takes a cut. If you do it on non-Apple devices, then I get more. If you send it to PayPal, I get the most. Now do whatever you want. I'm not telling you guys how you have to do it. I'm just making sure you have all the information so you can make informed decisions. You know? Lasagna says, who are the crazy motherfuckers that use YouTube on desktop? Listen, me, I use desktop. I use the desktop. You know, one thing that's annoying about the fucking phone is that, like, sometimes whenever PayPal goes off, it goes, you got PayPal, but then it also sends an email. So like a minute later, I'll get an email and it'll say PayPal. And I'm like, oh, and it's like, oh, I already owed over this. I already saw this one. So yeah, I use a desktop computer. That's what I do. That's what I watch all my YouTube videos on pretty much. I guess technically on my phone too, let's be real. But most of it's on desktops. There's nothing wrong with that. Gianna, you finally finished your Tetravite orphan tokens? Nice. Heavy Metal says, I used both 2 nights ago lasagna to manually enter some doubling season theme super chat. That was the Dominator, man. You dominated so hard. Between you, Nathan, and Bo Falcon, that's why we had the lottery stravaganza. Mailmaster, when you searched Amazon, it came up with a game where you fling poo in a plastic toilet. Ashmead says, Mike's still using Windows 93 because of Chandelar. You gotta do what you gotta do. Fisher, the only time you use YouTube on desktop is to play videos while at work to help people out with watch hours. It's so crazy to me because I use a desktop like predominantly. So the fact that everybody is just on phones now is weird to me. I guess I should just give it up and start doing 13-second videos. Blooby, blooby, blooby. And that'll be the video. God, imagine I did that and it got more views than anything I ever made. And it'd be like, my life's a joke. You know, every video that I've ever made is easily crushed by one video of a monkey farting. You know, like one video of a monkey farting has more views than all my channels combined. Bo says, can you play a video game while watching, listening to YouTube, and work on other projects on your phone? Take that, lasagna! Bo's right. Heavy Metal, does it go Apple, then Google, YouTube, then PayPal from worst to best? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Brand says, Fisher beat me to it. Desktop is for padding watch time or other long processing tasks. Mike talks for the finest in male entertainment. The finest in male entertainment. I love it. That makes it sound like I'm just going to be helicopter dick and whoop, 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 whoop. You like the baloney, ladies? Oh, yeah, this chub is full price. You got to know that they call, like, baloney chub here. It comes in, like, wax. Lasagna, your computer is... Oh, well, yeah, if you're watching it for tugging, then don't put My Glorious Presence on there. I don't want you getting confused and rubbing your dong against my face on the screen. Finest in male entertainment snack hat, just hot dog slices, just wieners and shit like that. Wieners and sausages. That's pretty good. I do sometimes think I'm just being stubborn about not making like short form content just because of my personal preferences. So who knows? Maybe one day all my videos will be 2 seconds. Hey guys! And then it just ends. Double, what's my favorite Bloomborough card so far? I don't know, man. It's hard to pick. There's so many cool cards. Yeah, I don't have a definitive answer for you, honestly. Millmaster, nope. I've never planned a hen party. I have not. And it's true, you can get all kinds of little candy dongs and stuff. I have seen them. And by that I mean I've seen dongs. Gianna, you want the commander that makes babies? There's a whole bunch of cards that have offspring. Heavy Metal says, Magic, the Gathering, Mike. That's me, buddy. Sean, are all the spoilers done? No, there's still some to come, but we're getting close. And then there's all the stuff for commander decks as well, right? There was just like a spoiler list put up for that. Luca, how you doing? Bloomborough or Duskmorn? Bloomborough, baby. Bloomborough. Ashmead, just run the intro as a live stream 24/7. See if it helps my numbers. I don't think it would. Millmaster, why would you change what works? Apparently that's what bachelorette parties like. Floppy dongs, little card ones. There's a precon that has a bird that's all about making babies. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that yet. Is there a rare land cycle? Are the lands that we've seen uncommons? The ones that care about 4 creature types? Am I going to go crazy when Canada's one of the hosts of the World Cup in 2 years? No. The hell do I care about fucking soccer for? Hey, you want to watch a game that takes 3 hours where a bunch of dickheads run up and down on grass and kick a ball and maybe score 1 or 2 points? No. You like Magic cards, right? Yeah. It's got cards too. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Yellow and red like traffic lights. Oh. They tell when people have been bad. Oh. You ran on the grass wrong. You were mean to Billy. Oh, you get a colored card. The fuck would I watch that shit, man? There's a million things to do in life. I'm gonna waste my time on some bullshit like fucking soccer? No. No. Juglum, do you think we'll see a Hatcher Entertainment Network tie in your store? Tie. I feel like that joke's been made before, but it's still good. The barnyard land cycle? They're nicer than barnyards, man. They're nicer than barnyards, Gianna. 100%. Oh, yeah, I don't give a shit about sports, like, at all. At all, bro. Not in the slightest. Nishimoto, new theory, Bloomberg is a psyop to get gamers to breed and create a more compliant populace. Here's the biggest hole in your theory. Most Magic players are, like, wholly unfuckable, right? Like, for real, for real. You think women are going into a Magic event going, look at all these prime genetics. If I can just get over the stench, the unwashed awkwardness, and the overall losertude of these people, then I can totally mate with them and have an inferior child who's afraid of everything. There's too many losers who play Magic. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. I've met a lot of them. Heavy Metal with the fat super chat saying you can ornithopter my super chat anytime. What the hell does that mean? What does that even mean? 0-2 flyer for 0? What? I mean, I know you're Lord of the Board, but I'm very confused as to what the hell that means. You confused me. You mentioned reparations, and now you're mentioning ornithopters. What is going on? I mean, I'm fine with being confused this way. Fat super chats that confuse me are always welcome. They're always welcome. Luca, what do I think of the Psychic Frog Hideaway on Arena? Is it worth 2,800 gems? Depends on how many tickets you build up, and depends on whether you want the mythic rares, whether you want the packs of Modern Horizons, whether you want the draft token, and whether you want the styles and sleeves, right? So it's a particular choice. The way that they've chosen to do it, I hate. But I can see that if you get enough tickets, it might be worth your gems. But that's something you have to decide on your own, based on your own wants. Finn says, wow, Mike, you know all women want an engineer in JCPenney clothes and wearing New Balance sneakers. You're describing something much better than what you'd find normally. Women would be happy to date a fucking engineer. A guy with a good job, reliable shoes, and clean clothing that came from a department store? What are you're acting like that's the average Magic player? You can fuck right off with your bullshit right there. How about a fucking dude in a fucking greasy 3-wolf shirt where part of his fucking fat belly is hanging out? You can smell him across the fucking table. Get out of here with that shit. You don't even know what helicoptering things is? That's when you fucking take your dick and fucking spin it in a circle, man. Sean, you thought Magic is an esport? Wizards tried that route. Failed pretty miserably, didn't it? Didn't it? It failed miserably. Yeah, returning to the question briefly again about the Psychic Frogs Hideaway. I currently have over 1,800 tickets for the Hideaway, and I'm not sure if it's worth spending my gems on. Like, the draft token is the thing that's of most value to me. Absolutely. Because I like drafting, and draft tokens cost like 1,500 gems. Even discounted, it's like 1,350 gems for the draft token, right? Booster packs are 200 tickets a pack, and you can get 8 of those. So if you actively want the Modern Horizons 3 packs, just the packs and the draft token will be worth the gem value as if you had bought those outright. And then once you start getting the other mythic rares and other parts of it, then you're theoretically getting ahead. So that's the easiest way to really break it down. But I have 1,800 tickets, so I can afford the draft token, all the booster packs, the 10 mythic rares from Modern Horizons 3, and I still haven't spent, and I even have 14,000 gems in my account, which I only have for mastery passes. And there's no way I'll spend it all on mastery passes because I'll keep earning more gems. And even then, I have hesitated to get the Psychic Frog stuff going on. Fisher, you had a guy at your old card shop you ended up banning because he wore Depends and never washed? Ew. That's gross, dude. That's gross. Every day, what about the other bundles in Arena? No bundle to me is worth it that you have to pay cash for, right? We're talking about something you can get with gems. I won't put any money into Arena. Other people can. I'm not against people putting their money into Arena because it's a personal decision. For me, I like having physical Magic cards, and I think that spending money on digital cards you don't own is not worth it to me, especially since I've been a free-to-play player, had a ton of fun playing, and have built up and accrued a ton of in-game resources. I have close to 500,000 gold, hundreds and hundreds of wild cards, 10 draft tokens, 14,000 gems. I've gotten tons of mastery passes. So for me, spending money on Arena is an absolute no. But other people, based on how much money they make at their job or how much time it's going to take them to build stuff up, if they want to spend that playing a game, that's their choice, right? So for me, the bundles are an absolute no. But if you're somebody who's going to spend money on Arena anyways, they might actually be a yes for you. I've never done a breakdown on them because I have no concept of spending money on Arena, so I can't really like break it down properly, you know? Or at least I've never cared to. Luca, you have 2,066 tickets. Wow, you got more than me. Admittedly, I haven't been playing quite as much lately. If I played today, which I didn't, I'd probably have like 1,850 tickets by now. But you've got enough tickets to get most of the stuff with no problems. You only need 150 more gems. That's not too bad. You're going to draft and go for it? Well, make sure you play in the 5,000 gold drafts. And just remember, just focus on removal and evasion. Take any rares that come along because they can be bomby or whatever, but really just focus on removal and evasion. Because with evasion, you can manage to connect with your opponent because a lot of times you'll just be stuck with them having blockers you're not able to get through. So if you have evasion, you can get through, and you want removal so you can get rid of any creatures that they have that have evasion that can get through to you, or creatures that have abilities that cause problems for you. Removal and evasion is all you really need to focus on. And also, when you get beat in drafts, pay attention to what beat you. Pay attention to how you're being beat and take that information. Take that information on board, and then you can just copy it. Lasagna, your LGS added spray deodorant and body wipes. Well, that's nice. That's a nice addition for free. Nishimoto, cube draft in Arena was fun. I don't know if I ever did cube drafts on Arena, unless they did a free one, in which case, then yes. I don't like phantom events where I don't get to keep the stuff afterwards. Even though they're just digital cards, I want to build out my digital card collection, right? Just not spend money on it. Money is for in real life stuff. Finn says, Mike's a saint for his patience with Arena, also for making all the content we enjoy. Arena can be fun as long as you pay attention to like what you want to be doing, you know? Like if you Like, I don't know, man. Chasing, like, paying for events and stuff is a no-go for me. But you can build up enough money to play in a draft at least once a week for free. You can do a Magic draft for free every week. Or you can build up your gold and then just go on a drafting spree, right? So I like that. Nishimoto, it's cheap. Well, like I said, I don't have a problem with other people spending their money on Arena, right? It's just not for me. Sean, what's the best way to become wealthy in Arena without spending money? Dedicated play, right? Just logging in each day, get your first 4 wins. You want your 4 wins because you get 250 gold and then 100, 100, 100. So you're going to get 550 gold a day that way. So you want 4 wins a day, bare minimum, although you can get more. If you go all the way up to 15, you can eke out the extra 50 and 25 golds, which aren't nearly as important, but do accrue upwards, right? So that is a couple more 100 gold. And then for the daily quests, you never want to miss daily quests in terms of like the ones that say play 20 green or white spells, something like that. You can re-roll those into 750 gold quests. So the best strategy is to only do gold quests that pay 750 gold and re-roll one of the 500 gold quests into a 750 gold quest every single day, right? So that you get to maximize that. So the best way is to be a regular Arena player. Play every day, get 4 wins a day, re-roll your quests, go into the store to check the daily deals every day to see if they're giving away gems or gold that day. Play in all the midweek Magic events for free cards. Like, you just maximize. You maximize. Is drafting the best way to get cards? Yes. As far as I'm concerned, it is. Here's my strategy that I used before. I have a video going into more detail about it that you can watch, but it basically goes like this. Get yourself as many pre-release codes as you can. That reminds me, I still need 2 Modern Horizons pre-release codes. Now they'll allow you to get 5 pre-release codes. So, if the same holds true for Bloomborough, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to be doing Bloomborough, because Bloomborough is where I'm actually diving back into set completion. I ignored Markov Manor and Thunder Junction in terms of set completion because I don't care about them. In fact, I have 88 unopened packs of Thunder Junction in my account right now. I already finished the Thunder Junction Mastery Pass, which is 110 levels. And the Mastery Pass is something you absolutely want. Gems, you want to build up your gems for the Mastery Pass. And when you use this system, you will naturally build up gems. So what you do, get your pre-release codes, get the packs that way. Wizards will give you 3 packs for free, get the packs that way. And then don't open them. Keep those packs sealed, okay? Then go into drafts of the set. So wait for Bloomborough quick drafts. You can theoretically do player drafts, but they cost twice as much gold. So you can get 2 drafts. 2 drafts out of 10,000 gold instead of 1 draft, which is way better, especially with the way things work. Unless things have changed horribly from how I did it before. So understand that this is based on how things used to work, and I presume they still work the same way. So the reason that you're not opening these packs to start with is because you're trying not to ever, ever, ever hit a 5th copy of a rare in a draft, because that fucks you, right? A 5th copy of a rare in a draft just equals 20 gems. And packs are worth 200 gems. And the only thing in the pack worth anything is your rare or mythic rare, which makes the rares or mythic rares worth 200 gems, essentially, right? So getting 20 gems for that is a very bad deal. You're getting 1/10 of what you need to. So you draft every rare that comes by, and you get the Mastery Pass. You have to obviously build up the first amount of gems to get the Mastery Pass. And I would advise actually keeping your gems for Bloomborough's Mastery Pass rather than getting Psychic Frog's Horizon Hideaway, because the Hideaway gives you shit in comparison. A normal Mastery Pass will give you 4,000 gold, 1,200 of your 3,400 gems back, so it only costs 2,400 gems once you earn your gems back, 4,000 gold, a draft token, 20 extra booster packs, and then a bunch of styles and other things too. So you absolutely want that. What you want to do is the thing about this method is it lets you build up your collection for free, but you don't get to play with all the new craziness right away. You have to be patient. It's absolutely required. So you play in drafts, right? and you build up your rares that way. At a certain point, you're going to have played in a bunch of drafts. So let's use an example of, let's pick a set where there are 50 different rares, and you need 4 copies of each of those rares to have complete play sets. That's what you're aiming for. Play sets of all the rares, right? So what you do is you open up your booster packs at a certain threshold. At a certain threshold, you stop drafting and open the packs you have on hand. And it's really easy math. It goes like this. Let's say you need 200 rares in total. You've got 120 of those rares. Do you have 80 Bloomborough packs? Excellent. Open the Bloomborough packs. There you go. Now you are going to get some wild cards, and there will be a little bit of mythic rares in there, so it's not exactly a perfect system. But the idea is you want the amount of rares you already have from the set plus the number of packs you have to equal or exceed the number of rares you need in total. That's when you can start opening the booster packs, because booster packs will never give you a 5th copy of a rare. It will only give you 4 copies at most, and then it'll switch to the next rare. So if there's cards that they're trying to make it harder for you to acquire, it doesn't matter because you have enough packs to get them. And also, if you really want to be set complete, you can use the wild cards to finish the set out, or you can just let the wild cards build up. Like, I have 100 mythic rare wild cards, 200 rare wild cards, and hundreds of common and uncommon wild cards. And that's with spending a whole bunch of them as well. So it works. It does work. And I have like 99% of some sets by doing it that way. It works so well that Wizards stopped letting you quick draft for the entire season for the set and switched it to 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off to try and stop you from being able to. Don't fall for the sucker's game of buying packs to get golden packs, because golden packs don't guarantee you stuff from the newest set. They're scattershot, right? Lasagna, how am I feeling? Am I feeling less sick? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm feeling better today than I was the last couple of days, but I'm still not like 100%. What up, JD? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, once you get into the rhythm of it, especially the thing is, even if you suck at drafting, if you play multiple draft after draft, you will discover what works, either through watching other people beat you with it, it's really simple. After you lose a couple of times to something, you'll be like, yo, that really hosed me. Like in Magic, what was it? In Core Set 2019, there was a stupid little flying horse or whatever that when it attacked, it gave another one of your creatures flying. And there was so many land-based creatures that flying plus giving another guy flying won games. I remember getting pissed off because I'm like, I'm getting beat down by a stupid horse in this flying bullshit. And then like after 2 drafts it happened to me in a row, I went, wait, I'm an idiot. Why don't I just fucking do the same thing? I know it works. If somebody kicks you in the dick, then you go, well, how'd they kick me in the dick? That's how I'm gonna kick other people in the dick, right? Like, that's how you learn, like Teferi's tutelage. You learn, whoa, that guy milled me out so easy. So you can pivot. You can be in the second pack and go, here's a Teferi's tutelage. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to snag that. That can win games all on its own. And then in the third pack, you get another one. You're like, I got 2 of them. I'm going to run house. You'll figure out what the best strategies are. And when the game hands them to you, you can just run with them, right? So even if you suck at drafting, you can easily become a winner. And every draft you play in guarantees you at least 50 gems. But take it from me, you can completely rare draft. Pick rares, then pick uncommons, then pick commons. By the way, that's a great strategy as well, because the more uncommons you pick, the more you're going to fill out your uncommon collection. And then once you get enough of the uncommons, once you're about to get a 5th one, instead you get vault progress. So you get like 0.3% vault progress, right? So that adds up. The vault opens up, gives you some extra wild cards. So you can maximize that. In fact, if you actually have a surplus of common and uncommon wild cards that you have no use for, this isn't something I've done yet, but it's something I sorted out. You can literally buy all the commons and uncommons from the set with wild cards before you even start drafting. And then all the cards that you're getting are contributing to your vault progress, which will equal more mythic rare and rare wild cards. You get some uncommon ones too, but whatever, who cares about those, right? So there's multiple levels that you can use to maximize your arena returns overall. But yeah, I've got what is it? 480,000 gold, 14,000 gems. I got about 130 unopened boosters in my account right now as well, from a bunch of different sets from the most recent Mastery Pass. And I have managed to finish the Mastery Pass weeks before it ends. So I got the experience. I know what I'm talking about. And honestly, as you get more experience with drafting, just playing the different formats, you will naturally become a better drafter in formats you've never played in, because you'll be like, whoa, this concept was crazy in a previous draft, in a previous set, and you can try it again. Sometimes the meta will be different, and it won't work the same way, but a lot of times it will, and there'll be some serious overlap. But for drafts, removal and evasion, that's all you need to do. And every draft you play in, you're getting the 3 rares from your packs guaranteed. The bots don't hand over as many rares because Wizards programmed them to be more stinged now, but that's fine. That just means there's more uncommons you can grab for your strategy. And occasionally, if there's packs with multiple rares in it, then you're going to get handed a rare anyways, right? And then when you win, you automatically get a booster pack and 50 gems. So for your 5,000 gold, you get a minimum of 4 booster packs and 50 gems, bare minimum. Luca, what do I mean by evasion? Evasion means things that things that let you connect with your opponent's face. Flying makes it harder to block. Menace makes it harder to block. Unblockability makes it impossible to block. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about when it comes to evasion. Hexproof is just untargetability, but if that's on some stupid walking guy, then guess what? They can block it easy. You want creatures that can evade your opponent's creatures, that are harder to block. So focus on evasion, creatures that can swing through no matter what, or just make it harder to block. Or focus on removal so you can get rid of your creature's opponents that have evasion, because that's what it's going to come down to. Although it also comes down to, and nowadays a lot more, the bombs in Magic, where like the power level on cards is so fucking crazy. Some of the uncommons have reached bomb level. There's certain cards where you just be like, yo. In fact, actually now sometimes there's commons that are almost worth picking first, but never do that because you're trying to build up your rares. Don't get suckered in. Don't get suckered into trying to build the absolute best draft deck. Try and fill out your rares. I've literally rare drafted events where I took every rare that came by and just played whatever. Like you don't have to worry too much. Like basically my strategy for drafting goes like this. What was the rare in the first pack I opened? That's one of the colors I'm going to play. And then the next pack I open usually will help me determine what my other color is, and I'll just play 2. But you can cram 3 colors in. You can go 1 color. It doesn't matter. I have clean swept. I have just rare drafted and still gone 7-0 in draft events. I remember Desolator talking about it in one of his videos. He's like, I watched him do it. I don't know how the hell he did it. Where it's just like, he watched me rare draft and then watched me beat everybody. Yeah, Maguro, no, there won't be any value boosters on Arena. Yeah, you can lump trample into evasion as well because the damage can spill over to your opponent. That's true. That's true. John, you're welcome. You're welcome for the tips, buddy. Do I give preference to mythic rares over rares the other way around? That's never a situation, really. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe now with the packs where you can open multiple rares, you're going to have to make your own decision on that one. Mythic rares come up less frequently, but are you focusing on trying to build a rare set or mythic rare? I haven't been in that position, so I don't have a definitive answer for that one. Yamagoro, you've never won a battle in draft? Bro, step it up. Stop sucking. It's not that fucking hard. It's not that hard, man. It tain't that hard, especially since you start out at the bronze level. Oh, pro tip as well, actually, depending on, like, if you only have limited resources to draft with. Let's say you only have 10,000 gold and you're only going to get to do 2 drafts this month. Wait until later in the month. If you do it at the beginning of the month, people who are at a higher level, maybe silver level drafters or whatever, will have been downgraded to bronze level, right? So if you want basically to play against weaker opponents, wait until later. The same thing applies to standard ranked. If you want to move up in standard ranked, don't start playing at the beginning of the month, right? Wait until 3 weeks in, when most of the players have already moved up the ranks. So you'll be playing against either new players or bad players. Yeah, Magoro, you've never won a draft in real life. Oh, okay. Well, my suggestion to you then is to practice on Arena to build up your skills. I've won a ton of drafts in real life and have rare drafted those as well. That's actually where I started rare drafting, was in physical events. Get as much stuff as I can. It's like, yeah, you go ahead and optimize your deck and I'll beat you fucking anyways. JD, that's why you don't draft? Shitty Magic player? Oh, really? Well, let me ask you. When you started to walk, were you good at it? How did you get better? Right? It's almost like we're shitty at lots of things in life. And it's experience and doing it. Like, yo, if you were bad at tugging it the first time, would you never tug it again? Right? Why accept mediocrity? What kind of insane standards do you have where you have to be amazing at something to start with or you won't do it? How much are you cutting yourself off from in life? For real. For real. Think about it. Think about it. Also, on top of that, guess what? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody pays attention to your arena name. Nobody cares, right? When they're playing against you, they'll be like, this fucking idiot. But then afterwards, it doesn't matter. And you don't even know him. You don't even know him, right? So don't be a bitch. Get in there. Get in there. Blightsteel, you were born running a 6-minute mile. Your poor mother's umbilical cord. Must have got torn right off. Fisher, you did well on the modern event. Nice, buddy. Nice. So yeah, get in there. It's just a game. Have fun. Who fucking cares? Don't take it so seriously. Who cares if you lose at a fucking game, man? Losing teaches you a lot if you fucking choose to learn the right lessons. The lessons aren't, I suck. The lessons are, I can improve. Where are the areas for improvement? If you get so focused on yourself, like, if you don't allow yourself to suck at stuff, how do you ever play Super Mario Brothers? Oh, I ran into a Goomba. Guess I should put the controller down. Oh. You know what I mean? Luca. You think a big thing I'm not mentioning is I know which cards to leave out of my deck? I don't leave anything out, bro. I don't leave a fucking thing out. I go pop, 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 pop in my colors. Anything that's in my colors goes in the deck. Goes in the deck. So no, you thought you have a gotcha moment? Get wrecked, bitch. Get wrecked. I put it all in. Here's a fucking pro tip for you. You can, after the first game, if you found a card's dead weight, I've literally played in physical drafts where I read a card and went, oh shit, there's nothing in my deck I can even use this for. This is some weird corner case card. After the game's over, I take it off and put it to the side and keep going. Nah, you're getting caught up on fucking perfection. Fuck that. Perfection's the enemy of progress, son. You're just coming up with reasons. Oh, I can't because of this or this. Nah, you can and you will if you stop being a bitch. There you go. Look, Jay says he drafts like this in person. I draft like I'm the first one done my deck in drafting because I just mash the two color piles together, count up how many cards I have, put the lands in. I do the same thing with my pre-release packs and shit. And guess what? I still win games. I've won a bunch of events that way too. You don't have to be perfect. It don't have to be as tight as your mother's butthole. You know what I mean? How many lands? Basically, I shove like most of the time 17 or 18 lands in. You know, if I got like 50 cards that I drafted, 17, 18 lands. Like, roughly, if you're putting in 18, you just go 9 of each, right? And then adjust that downwards. Let's say you got like some of the dual colored lands or whatever, pop a land or two out for those. But if you don't know which color to get rid of the two, take a look at the different mana symbols and see what you have more of. So if you have a bunch of spells that cost like two of a color and the other color is mostly just one of a color, then you can trim one of those lands out, you know? Millmaster, fear is the mind killer. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But yeah, just toss in 18 lands. Or just use the, like, if it's a 40 card deck that you're playing, then Arena's going to suggest, like, the right amount of lands. But I just throw in, like, 18, bro. I don't worry about it. My draft decks could be 60 card decks. Who fucking cares? Who cares? And I mean, the proof's in the pudding. I've won tons and tons of games that way, you know? Do I 7-0 every draft? Nope. Do I scrub out and go 3 losses and no wins? That might have happened once. But you usually you'll get at least one win. Because remember, friends, Magic will mana fuck you. You'll get land host, right? So you'll just be sitting there going, oh, I can't get lands. But guess what? So will your opponent. So there'll be games where you don't have an optimal hand, but it doesn't matter. Because fucking Guntbag Gus across the table from you, guess what? He's only got 2 planes and a handful of red and black cards. So you just get to go to town punching him in the dick over and over. And by the time he drops the red land, you're like, great, die, bitch. And then all of a sudden you've moved up the chain and now you're getting more than just 50 gems. Ah, there you go, Nishimoto. Mentioned a mana screw. Exactly. Luca, I'm just better at the dynamics of playing and strategy then. Geez, I wonder how I got that. Drafting wasn't a thing when I started playing Magic, and I never did anything equivalent to drafting. I wonder if I'm better at the dynamics of playing and strategy through the experience of actually playing. I wonder if it's literally me living what I'm preaching, me practicing what I preach. I wonder if that's how I know this stuff. Fisher, you missed drafting the conspiracy sets? That was weird. Like, Luke, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not a smart guy. And I am good at games. I win a lot of the time when I play games. I do have a knack for strategy. But all the philosophy I have built up around Magic is based off of actually playing it. Getting in the thick of it, baby. You just keep going. You keep going. You're like, where do I put the dick? In the belly button? Oh, that wasn't very satisfying. And she looked at me weird. I'm going to try a different hole next time. Oops, ear ain't working. Nostrils are no good. Oh, hey, the mouth works fantastically. Oh, the butt's weird. Oh, hey, I found a great hole down here. You just got to keep trying, man. You just got to keep trying. Lasagna says, don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. Sean says, that's all things in life. Keep trying till you get good at it. Nope, you're wrong. You're wrong, and I'll tell you why. You want to fucking keep trying to shit your pants and be good at it? No, it's not all things. It's certain things that are worth your time. You have to be discerning, right? It's not everything. It's not everything. It's certain things. Mailmaster says, remember the time in 97, I heard you could just show up to the Pro Tour. Then I drove to LA and they're like, it's Rochester draft. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh. So yeah, you just got to keep at it. With Bloomborough, I'm going to be getting back into it. I guess I could theoretically... I did a Thunder Junction draft stream. I'm pretty sure on the draft channel. Why am I calling the fucking draft channel? All right, let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. On my live stream channel, I have a video that's called A Beginner's Guide to Drafting on MTG Arena. So if you go there, you can get all that kind of advice as well. No, Sean, you should just avoid it altogether, man. Avoid it altogether. You don't crap your pants. So yeah, just get in it. Who cares? It's literally you can literally build up the resources for free, and playing in the draft, even if you lose completely, then you still have booster packs. You still have gems. All of it. All of it. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Bloomborough draft, like on a stream or something, when it comes out in like 2 weeks or whatever. But I'm definitely going to use my method to build out the set, and then we'll see. We'll see how applicable it all still is. I don't think that very much has changed aside from Wizards making it so you can only quick draft for 2 weeks at a time, which means you'd need to spend more time drafting during that window. They made it a little more limited, so you might not be able to make it work based on what your like life schedule is. I am in the fortunate position that I'm literally a fucking online entertainer streamer guy who can decide his own hours of doing things, so I can literally like turn these streams into drafts if I want to as well, right? So I do have the luxury of time that some people may not have. Man. All right, I better make a note. I better make a note before I forget. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's important to write stuff down before I forget, because I will forget. I remember I used to be like, I'll remember everything. But the truth is I won't. I won't remember things. And then it'll end up hosing me. So if I don't make these notes now, I probably will forget. All right, perfect. Perfection. What? Heavy metal master blasting meant saving your pet frog? I just think of the game Master Blaster, where you have like your little car you drive around and you can hop out of it and run around shooting your weapon. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, there we go. JD, I do not know what those letters stand for, buddy. Juglum, no problem. It is a solid play technique. And bro, I mean, Arena's free. As a free to play program, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Joe, you think of Mad Max and Thunderdome. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got into that tank to save your frog? Oh, really? Is that what it's about? Well, then I guess we're referencing the same thing. That's cool. What up, Ralph? Oh, I guess that's another one from Mad Max. Sean, you like getting the promo codes from Friday Night Magics? Yep, that's all right. So yeah, if you want to know, like, if you're not going to remember the stuff that I said, go watch my video on the live stream archive talking about like a guide to drafting. If you just type draft into the search on that channel, it'll show you the video. And then I will explain things, and I go through a draft pack by pack showing you what I would pick and why, right? Jess, an only stream and only streamer stream entertainer. Juggling, you Gen X and you hate computers? I love computers. I've always loved computers. Computers are dope. And now they're a portal to hanging out with you guys, which is even better. Oh, JD, it stands for can't remember shit. Okay. All right. I remember some things, but not everything, right? Once upon a time, I was like, I'll remember it all. Now I know I need to make notes. I need to make notes. Otherwise, things will, like, they'll just get delayed or missed out. That's why I had to make that note down about the Chow Crown, so I remember to go and order it so that we can get that ridiculousness going on. But yeah, no, I definitely like Arena. And if there's times where you're not having fun with it, it's just like, wander away from it. You know, like today, I booted it up, and then I realized I don't actually feel like playing today. I just looked in the store, see if there was any deals, and then I went, it's fine. I've already completed the Mastery Pass, and I guess I'm giving up some of the gold for today, but I have so much. Nishimoto, can you order things for the Snack Hat? Absolutely. Absolutely. Have them sent to the P.O. Box, big boy. You can either order things or you can literally get some stuff from your area and mail it to me. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, my girl, every Arena video you've seen had explosions and impatience. There's a lot of impatience on Arena. It makes us all impatient. I even get like, come on, you stupid fucking dickhead. Just click the pass button, you stupid asshole. The reason the game is sitting here is because you have 2 mana and a clue. I know you have nothing to cast in your hand. You're just sitting there, you fucking stupid lump. Fuck you. And then it gets to your turn. And then it's just like, I want to go to my attack phase. You can't because we have to wait while your opponent decides if they want to sacrifice this clue. This guy doesn't even have a clue. There may be a clue in the game, but this motherfucker has no clue. And so you just sit there forever waiting for it to pass priority. Like, today, dick face, today. I'm aging to death while I wait for a stupid wangus to click a fucking button. Fuck you. Like, for real, for real. That's what I want. I want a fucking emoticon. I want an emoticon on Arena that says, hey, asshole, click the pass button, you dumb fuck. The reason the game is waiting is because you have an Eldrazi token you can sacrifice at any time. How are you not aware of this, you stupid monkey fuck? Pass the turn, asshole. Be fucking right on top of the key, ready to go, you stupid dick. Because the game's going to stop after every single thing I do to ask you if you want to sack your token. And you don't even know that's why. Because you're an asshole or an idiot. And either way, fuck you. I do say these things sometimes to my computer screens. Nishimoto, sometimes you put stops on all the phases to make them wait. Like, the number of games that I have conceded because my opponent is a fucking idiot that's taking forever, I just leave. Like that guy, I sat there for a while waiting for him to pass when he had the token to sack. Then I got to my turn and I cast a spell and I waited and I waited and I waited and he clicked the pass button and then I was just like, move to combat and then I have to wait for him again. And I'm like, nope, I'm done. And I just left the game. I'm like, fuck it. I ain't playing Magic with you. I'm here to play Magic. I don't care. Like, if it's in a draft or something like that where there's actual rewards on the line, then sure, I'll stick around and be like, let's let you get roped out for being a dummy, whatever. But if it's not, I am moving on to the next game. Fuck you. And I hope you have limited time to play Magic today and that you don't get to have any fun. I hope that none of your games actually go anywhere and that people fucking quit on you early. So you just sit there and get to play like 2 or 3 cards and then people leave. And you never even get to see your deck do its thing. That's my wish for you, you fuck. Like, that's... It makes me salty, man. Sean, you think some people play slow to get people to quit to get easy wins? Yeah, I'm sure there are. But guess what? I don't care because I value my life and my enjoyment more than sticking it to some asshole I don't know by sitting there and playing an elongated game of Magic. Why bother? Who cares? Let them fucking have the win. Whoop-de-doo, you got 100 gold. I don't care. It doesn't affect my life. I'm already on to the next thing. JD, yeah, just draft on Arena, bro. You don't have to worry about it. There's less pressure. There's nobody watching you. You can just do bot drafts. Heavy metal radioactive mutants kidnap your frog. Is that the story for Master Blaster? I had no idea. I had no idea. That's cool. All right, my friends, thanks for coming and hanging out. I will catch up with you again soon in the future, but for now, I got to get real wet. Bye.